because the settlement itself is up to $100 million. And conservatively, $40 million on paper is going to be given out to the airshow operator over a 40-year period of time. All you have to do is look at the facts. They're right in the settlement itself.
So today he announced, yay, the city of Huntington Beach is getting $5.2 million. And you say?
I say, so what? That's not going to make the city whole, not even close. We've got a $35 million discrepancy. Where is that money going to come from? So while you're out here patting yourself on the back saying that we got back some money, that's money that we already spent out. Actually, that's what we call a push. That is not a profit. That is not making the city whole. And furthermore, I want to say this very clearly as a longtime elected official. The city attorney and the city council majority have violated the Brown Act in a big way. They did not report this settlement out from closed session to open session when they claim it happened. They came to a press conference to talk about the fact that there is a settlement. Hey, what about the residents of Huntington Beach? When were we going to learn about this? It shouldn't be at a press conference. Here's how it should work under California law. You go into closed session, you talk about a settlement that has been talked about for many months, you agree to the terms of the settlement or you disagree. Immediately when you come out, you must, under California law, sit down. The clerk of the board or the clerk of the council or the city attorney must sit down in his seat and automatically report it out. He failed to do that. He has violated the California Brown Act.
So that should have happened tomorrow, say at the council meeting.
No, he could not have addressed it here had it not already happened prior.
So in other words, he shouldn't have held a news conference before announcing it at a council meeting.
That is correct. He's absolutely violating California law. It is very clear.
So let's go back to the settlement.
Yes.
I believe you told us that part of the settlement is to give upwards of $2 million from the Amplify Energy settlement
Yes.
to Code 4, the operator of the air show. We asked them today and they said, nope, all that money is going to the city.
Well, that is completely infactual. If you read the settlement document itself, it clearly says that any money that is recovered is up for grabs by Code 4 again. It's very simple, folks. Just read the document. Read the settlement. It tells you everything that you need to know.
And when did you report it?
30 minutes before this press conference was announced. I actually heard it from a teacher in Huntington Beach. He said, hey, did you know that they're about to announce? And I said, no, I didn't know that. And I said, but I'm going to get over there. I happen to have a substitute in my class today. I'm a teacher. And I was reading to preschoolers. And after I was done, I came right over here to make sure that everybody in California, all taxpayers, understand the truth and the lies that Huntington Beach is telling.
For those people who haven't been following this issue closely for the past few years, how does today relate to the settlement in 2023?
Today relates to the settlement in 2023 because the settlement in 2023 used all, exclusively taxpayer funds to be able to pay back their benefactor, who is their campaign donor. They didn't tell you that at the podium. They didn't tell you that Code 4 and Kelly Elliott makes signs for them for free, does campaigning for them for free, gives them all kinds of setups to do press conferences and everything else. They paid him back. It was quid pro quo. That's the city council majority, who Kevin Elliott supported in the 2022 election. So, in the settlement document that I sued to get in 2023, there's a clause that says that the city can pay back any money they recoup from the perpetrator of the oil spill, which is Amplify. They can give that to Code 4. They're planning to. Don't believe them when they say they're not, because they will. They've shown that they're untrustworthy, and I believe they will continue on.
And when they went behind closed doors to vote on the settlement,
Yes.
the three that we saw here, who is referred to as the council minority,
Yes.
they voted no.
They voted no. They voted no only because we heard them today with their First Amendment speech tell us that. They have the rights to speak about this. They have the absolute right. They are citizens of the United States of America. They are afforded free speech just like anybody else. And when Michael Gates stands up there and says they're not allowed to talk and makes excuses for cutting their mic, I mean, who does that? That is literally a dictator. That's what he did. He cut their mic because he doesn't want the truth out there. How dare he? Shame on him.
How do you set your name?
Yes.
Spell it out.
Yes, ma'am. DINACLAYTON-TARVIN. I'm the clerk of the Board of Trustees, a trustee from the Ocean View School District here in Huntington Beach, taxpayer, and plaintiff in the settlement document CPRA case.
What year was the settlement? So give us the dates again. So the air show was in
21. It was canceled in 2021 by the Coast Guard and others, and not by Kim Carr. She had no authority to do so, and to say that is an absolute lie. And so then,
what happened in 2022?
They settled the case as soon as they were elected to the council.
So the majority.
Yes, the majority did, and the minority voted no.
So Kevin Elliott sued the city in 2022.
He sued the city in, I believe, 2022.
Okay,
Yes.
Code 4 sues the city.
Yes.
And then what happens after that?
Code 4 sues the city. He also sues Kim Carr separately. Kim Carr's case went to court and she won. She was found not to be culpable for that. So why did
She was the mayor at the
That's
time.
right, she was the mayor at the time. And so why did the city of Huntington Beach decide they were going to pay out on a settlement that they actually weren't responsible for?
So-
It's absolute insanity.
So in 2022, Code 4 sues. What happens in 2023? That's when the council majority votes to resolve the lawsuit.
Yes, that's when they voted to do the big cash giveaway to Kevin Elliott and Code 4. And that's
So there's
when
a settlement.
Yes, there's a
and it's
settlement.
kept secret.
It's kept
You
secret.
sued
Yes.
to make sure that everyone could see the results of that settlement.
Yes.
You won.
Yes, I did.
The results came out.
Yes.
And that showed that Kevin Elliott would get
Kevin Elliott would get, over a 40-year time, up to $100 million. And my conservative estimates, and my attorney's conservative estimates, is $40 million in an evergreen contract of $40 million. Our tax dollars, our hard-earned tax dollars. It's not easy to live in California. It's expensive. And we shouldn't be giving it away to a corporate raider.
and then bring it to today. So today, and so this current council sued Amplify?
No, nobody ever sued. There was never an actual lawsuit filed. We have to date never seen an actual lawsuit.
So-
It doesn't exist.
So this 5.2 million, why is Amplify just saying, hey,
Apparently, isn't that interesting? Apparently, they must have had some discussions behind closed doors. We don't know what those discussions were because they didn't bring them out into the public light. And that itself is unacceptable. They should have said, hey, we're going to file suit. And this is what it is, public.
they call it a settlement.
Right, but that doesn't mean there was a lawsuit. Where is the lawsuit? I need to see those documents. I have not seen them yet as a resident.
They're gone, I know. What is the
No lawsuit?
tomorrow?
Was there no
Against
lawsuit
Amplify?
filed against
Suing Amplify?
Amplify?
There's no filed
I don't know
lawsuit.
if I can talk about that.
No, you can't, but I can. There is no filed lawsuit.
He told me there's no filed.
There is no filed lawsuit.
They handled it
Okay.
prior to litigation.
Yes.
It's always
case
the
case.
last soundbite where we
I
find
asked him
clips.
specifically because I was like, okay,
Right.
what is?
There
Yeah.
was,
No, yeah, that's no, sorry, yeah.
there was no lawsuit against Amplify. There was no filed lawsuit. And yet again, we're hearing about the secret settlement document. Where is it? How did the public never know about this? Why are they keeping secrets from us in the city of Huntington Beach? My tax dollars, your tax dollars, are being used in nefarious ways.
So
and it's
people may
unacceptable.
say, but this is great, 5.2 million.
It's great only if we didn't have to put out 40 million. We're in arrears now, 35 million. There's a deficit. There is a gap. I'm a
Right.
basic math teacher. I teach 6th grade math. If my student said to me, it's $40 million, well, I just got paid back 5. Well, do a subtraction problem.
So let me ask it again. There's a $5.2 million settlement
Yes.
that is coming to the city.
Yes.
And you say and explain it completely where the money's going and why you're in arrears.
Okay, the money that was discussed today, that was announced today, is this great amount of money that has been given to the city of Huntington Beach, or will, through this secret negotiation they had with Amplify. There was never a lawsuit filed. So how would we know about that? What we learned today is that there's 5.25 million coming back, but that's because there's already been 5.25 million going out. So this doesn't make Huntington Beach any better, any richer, paid back. All it does is make a push. It literally just evens the playing field. The problem is that Huntington Beach has already said that they're going to be giving out up to $40 to $100 million. So you do the math. How does Huntington Beach
explain
win?
that. Okay, so I'm trying to take baby steps here.
Okay.
So Huntington Beach said,
that we get $5.25 million back from Amplify. But they've already agreed to pay out $40 million to Kevin Elliott, the air show.
okay, let's start over.
Was it 40 million or 100 million over 40 years?
It can be up to $100 million over 4 years, but my conservative
Imagine
estimate.
that this is a standalone soundbite. That's
Yes.
what I'm trying to lead you to help us
Sure.
with the facts here. Let's start over.
Okay, today there was an announcement that the city of Huntington Beach was supposedly going to be getting back $5.25 million from the air show, back up. Today, that they would be getting back $5.25 million from Amplify. That is the oil spill perpetrator. The problem with that is that the city council majority and the city attorney had already made a deal to give out $100 million over a 40-year period. So there's obviously a big discrepancy. And it doesn't help the city of Huntington Beach at all because they've already paid out over $5 million to the air show operator. So you tell me, is this a good deal for taxpayers in Huntington Beach? I don't think so.
So Gina, when you learned today of this settlement, your response was it a surprise to you because there was never a lawsuit filed?
Yeah, it was absolutely a surprise. Residents in Huntington Beach never knew that the city was going to be going after Amplify. They never announced it publicly. When you are going to file a lawsuit, which they never did, by the way, but when you are going to file a lawsuit, you have to put it on an agenda. You have to announce it to the public. That is California law. They never did that, and therefore, they were keeping secrets from residents yet again. We had no idea this was coming today. I'm glad that we are getting back some kind of money, but it barely puts a dent in what Huntington Beach has already agreed to give out in this massive giveaway.
What should happen?
What should happen? What should happen is that the settlement that has been given, the settlement money and everything moving into the future should become null and void. And that's what the the state attorney and the state auditor are going to be looking at. What are the terms of this settlement and was it fair to California taxpayers? That's exactly why the state of California has gotten involved.
What is the latest update on where you're up with? What's the latest on that?
I won. I
Yeah,
prevailed.
that's that.
I prevailed in July of 2024, and the settlement agreement was given out to anybody who wanted to see it, and everyone saw how long the city council majority and the city attorney have been lying to us. You cannot make settlements secret in this state or in this nation. You cannot. It is.
Will you email us the settlement?
Yes, I will email you the settlement. Absolutely.
Thank you, Tim.
Okay.
Thank you, Gina.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah, so, yeah. So,
And then TARVIN, with a hyphen in between. I am the clerk of the Board of Trustees for the Ocean View School District, and I'm also a resident and taxpayer for 33 years. And I am the plaintiff in the settlement case that happened, the airshow settlement case that was filed with the CPRA law. Thank you.
Negotiation difference. We're seeing reports out there that Edison School.
okay. Say that again.